How is it going, everyone? Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon, where we play high-powered Bracket 3 Commander games. For today's game, we're going to be using new commander options from the Fallout Secret Lair Drop. There weren't enough of them for all four of us to take new ones, so Nate's going to be playing a skin card. Oh well, let's go ahead and play. Hey, what's up? It's Jason, and today I'm going to be playing Maximus Knight Apparent. My plan is to search up some power armor, and then just kind of wing it from there. We'll see what happens.
Hey guys, it's Corbin. Today we're playing Lucy Positively Armed. I decided to be on the show today because if I wasn't doing that, I would have to look up whatever doing cousin stuff means.
Howdy guys, it's Nate. Today I'm playing Joshua Graham, Burned Man. I don't enjoy killing, but when it's done righteously, it's just a chore like any other. And that's what's gonna happen today. They're going to die, and it's gonna feel no different than me taking out the trash.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm here playing the Ghoul, Gunslinger, and Gravecrawler isn't exactly an obscure card. I have to imagine that whoever designed this knew that it existed when they printed it, so I guess they wanted me to do this.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it. Let's go ahead and roll off. Game 1. I got a 14.
Same.
No.
Nope. 2.
Matt and I. Showdown. I'm gonna roll on his Matt. He's gonna roll off the table. I got a 10.
18, and you can't prove I cheated. That one's gonna go back.
This hand is perfectly fine. I'm gonna keep it.
I'll go take my second 7.
I obviously did not shuffle enough. One land is not a keepable hand.
Second 7 is sufficient, let's say. Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna be greedy.
I'm not gonna be greedy.
Yeah, this is fine. Go on the bottom. Yeah, okay.
Ready?
Okie dokie.
I'm ready.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. I have a swamp. It is going to cast a Viscera Seer. I can sack creatures to scry. That's it. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. It's the most powerful card in my deck. Pizza Mountain. Could you all roll off for me? It's not like an official game action.
Are you gonna curse somebody?
I won? Question mark?
Congratulations.
14 is a
you have
win?
a Curse of Opulence.
Nice.
Good job. Whenever anybody attacks him, I get money and you get money. Go ahead.
Specifically gold tokens. I'm gonna draw my card. I'm gonna play this Plains, and then I'm gonna cast this Esper Sentinel, and I'll pass.
Tab, keep, draw. I will play this Arid Mesa and play bad magic and crack it on my turn and not somebody else's.
That's not bad magic, especially if you're getting a trial.
There are reasons to do it.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, I'm going to tap and draw. Here's a swamp. I'm going to attack Nate for 1.
Big one.
Second main, I'm going to cast my commander, the Ghoul, Gunslinger. It's a 2/3 first strike, and whenever the Ghoul or another non-token zombie or mutant I control dies, target player gets 2 red counters. If that player is me, I create a treasure token. That's gonna be it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play Helios 1. This is a land. It taps for colorless. I can pay 1 and tap it to gain an energy, because I'm an energy deck. I can also do something else that I probably won't. I'm gonna pay 2 for an Arcane Signet.
Trigger Esper Sentinel. You gonna sack that gold token?
Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Nate, get popped on.
Yep.
I got a gold token. I'm gonna sack that gold token for a white. I'm gonna play this Recruiter of the Guard. I will go search my library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, and then put it in my hand. That's like none of my creatures.
It's just good deck building.
That's just good deck building. I'm gonna get ED-E Lonesome Eyebot. It's a 2/1 with flying. Whenever I attack, I do some stuff. I'll say that when I cast it. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw a mountain for turn, and I will pay 2 and play a Talisman of Hierarchy.
Trigger.
But not pay for the Esper Sentinel.
Great. I will draw 1 card. Exactly.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to untap and draw. Here is Prismatic Vista. I'm going to fetch with this Prismatic Vista and go get a basic swamp. I am going to pay 3 mana for a Warren Soul Trader. It is a zombie goblin wizard. I can pay a life and sack another creature to create a treasure token. I'll regret this later, but I'm going to attack Nate for 1.
Yeah.
I'll get a gold.
I'll also get a gold.
That's going to be it. Go ahead.
Alright, untapping and drawing. Play another mountain. Pay 1 mana for this soul ring that I just drew. Paying the 1 for Sentinel.
Got him.
And I'll go ahead and pay 4 for my commander. Maximus, Knight Apparent. He is a 4/4 for 4. Legendary creature human knight with trample. When he enters, I may search my library for an equipment card with mana value 2. I can also pay 1 to sacrifice an artifact to gain 2 energy. And clearly he was meant to grab power armor, so I will do that. I'm gonna grab that, that'll go to my hand. It costs 2 to play. I am not gonna spend my gold on that. Go ahead.
I'll play this Myriad Landscape tapped. I'm gonna cast Everflowing Chalice, kicked once. Nate, you can take 1.
Yep.
And then I will crack the gold token and tap this Everflowing Chalice for a Pearl Medallion. And then I'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play a Tainted Field as my land for turn. Taps for a colorless or taps for a white and a black if I control a swamp. I control a swamp. Pay 3, and I'm going to cast Joshua Graham, Burned Man. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, it triggers again. Go ahead. Stop hitting me with these 1/1s.
I'm going to untap and draw. It's a land, which is actually kind of neat. I'm going to get rid of it and go get a basic swamp. 1/2, paying the 1, I'm going to cast Pyre of Heroes. I can pay 2, tap it and sacrifice a creature to search my library for a creature card that shares a creature type with the sacrificed creature and has mana value equal to 1 plus that creature's mana value. Put it on the battlefield, shuffle, activate one of these sorcery. I'm going to do that immediately. Sacrificing my Viscera Seer, getting another vampire or wizard. Mana value 2.
It's an old card. That's never a good sign.
No, it's retro frame.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get Undead Augur, which is a wizard. Whenever Undead Augur or another zombie you control dies, I draw a card and lose a life. It's going to be it. Go ahead.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to go ahead and play another mountain. Tapping for 3, I'm going to pay the extra for T45 power armor. When this enters the battlefield, I get 2 energy. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Oh no, but I can spend an energy during my untap step to untap it. Untap that creature, then put your choice of a menace, trample, or lifelink counter on it. I'm gonna get 2 energy, 3 mana, and equip that to Maximus. Go to combat. Nate, 7/7 at you.
I'll take 7.
I'll get a gold. Thank you. That's gonna be it. Go ahead.
I know you're taking a day off from like hard targeting Matt, but you might want to look over there. All right, I'm gonna cast my commander, Lucy MacLean, Positively Armed. Whenever a token enters, you may have target player other than its controller create a token that's a copy of it. If an opponent created a token this way, then you draw a card.
And that triggers how many times per turn?
Once a turn.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go to combat. Nate, take 1. Trigger, make this gold token. Trigger Lucy. I will give Nate a gold token, so he does not feel left out anymore. Trigger, I will draw a card.
I will block the recruiter with the Burned Man.
Bet. Pass a turn.
I'll play a Plains for turn. Going to cast Aurelia, the Law Above. Flying Vigilance Haste. When a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, I draw a card. When a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, Aurelia deals 3 damage to each of my opponents and I gain 3 life. Combat, Matt, get flown in the air by this angel for 4.
Sure. Take 4.
Go ahead.
Are you by chance enjoying this video? Consider becoming a member over on our Patreon page. It's the best way to support the channel and help it grow. Don't want to spend any money? Liking, subscribing, and commenting down below all help as well and are totally free. Thanks for watching. Let's get back to the game.
I will untap and draw. I'm going to cast Grave Pact. Whenever a creature I control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature.
Trigger S for Sentinel.
You got that.
In response, paying 3 gold, paying the extra. We're going to go ahead and pop Soul Trader.
Sure. When Soul Trader dies, I will lose a life, draw a card, trigger my commander. I will create a treasure token and give myself 2 rad counters.
Trigger Lucy. I'm gonna give myself a treasure token.
I guess that's all I'm going to do. Pass.
Upkeep, I'm going to pay an energy to untap my commander. I'm going to give it a counter of some sort. I'll go ahead and do Trample.
That's bold.
That is a very unique decision.
As opposed to Menace?
As opposed to anything he doesn't already have.
Oh, does he have Trample?
You said it when you played him.
That's actually a Menace counter.
Sure.
The wastelands are tough, guys.
Going to combat. We'll be swinging on Corbin.
Okay. I was gonna be nice to Jason. Now I guess I'm gonna not.
Why would you ever be nice to Jason?
Play this unstable amulet, paying the 1 extra for Esper Sentinel.
Sure.
When this enters, I'm going to get 2 energy. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, unstable amulet deals 1 damage to each opponent. I can tap it, pay 2 energy, exile the top card of my library. I can play it until you exile another card with unstable amulet. I'm going to go ahead and see what that is. Exiling redirect lightning.
Sure. So you just have that.
Yep. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna sack this gold token at the end of your turn. I'm gonna cast Enlightened Tutor.
Neat.
Search my library for an artifact or an enchantment card and put it on top.
Big brain.
That's funny. This is also funny
He's never going to make it through his deck.
because everything's funny.
Everything is too hilarious.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Over Encumbered on top of my deck.
That's moderately funny, yes.
All right, untap. I'm gonna cast Wedding Ring. When Wedding Ring enters the battlefield, if it was cast, target opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card during their turn, you draw a card. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring gains life during their turn, you gain that much life. I'm going to target Nate.
We're getting married, I guess. Ta-da!
Trigger my commander. I'm going to target Matt.
It's a throuple.
I kind of assumed you would give the second one to yourself, but all right.
Yeah, that's fair. That's actually smarter. Yeah, I'll target myself.
So now when I draw a card, you draw 2 cards?
Yeah. I'm going to cast Explorer Scope. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. I'm going to equip this Explorer Scope to Esper Sentinel. Attack Nate. Curse of Opulence, I get a gold, and then I will look at the top card of my library.
I'll also get a gold.
Nothing happens.
I'll take 1.
Thanks, friend. I will use that gold token, and I will cast Over Encumbered, targeting Jason. When Over Encumbered enters the battlefield, enchanted opponent creates a clue token, a food token, and a junk token. At the beginning of combat on enchanted player's turn, that player may pay 1 for each artifact they control. If they don't, creatures can't attack this combat.
Could I change the target as a player target?
You could change that.
You could give it to
someone
anyone.
That is not me.
Do I even care about attacking right now? Yeah, I'll take it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm done.
Draw.
I will trigger my blings. I will draw 2 cards.
I will play an Arena of Glory and enters untapped because I control a mountain. I'm going to cast an Iroas, God of Victory. It's not a creature as long as my devotion to red and white is less than 7. Creatures I control have menace, and I prevent all damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures I control. Jason, 4 in the air.
Sure, I'll take 4.
That's all she wrote.
I'm going to untap and draw a card. During my first main, my rads will trigger. I will mill 2 cards. Yawgmoth, Thran Position, and Final Parting. Neither of those is a land, so I will lose 2 life and 2 rads. Land for turn is Swamp. I'm going to pay 2 mana, and I'm going to Pyre of Heroes my Undead Augur. When it dies, it's a zombie, and it will draw me a card and lose me life, and trigger the Ghoul Gunslinger, which I will target myself once again, so I can get 2 rads and a treasure.
Trigger. I will also get a treasure.
You
I'll
got
target
that.
myself.
Trigger Grave Pact. Each opponent sacrifices a creature.
In response, pay a mana to sacrifice this food to my commander to make 2 energy. I'll sacrifice my commander to Grave Pact.
Esper Symbol.
My commander will also go.
I'm going to go find a zombie or wizard that costs 3. I'm going to go get Poxwalkers. I'm sorry, I thought we were playing 40k. It's a 3/1 Death Touch, and whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, if Poxwalker's in my graveyard, I may return to the battlefield tapped. Or I guess it's not a may. I have to.
I feel like that might have some combo potential.
Yeah, maybe. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast Graveborn Muse. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of zombies you control. Oh, I didn't lose my life from the Augur. I don't remember if I did last time either, so I'm going to tap it again. That's it, go ahead.
End of your turn, I'm going to pay 1 and then tap Helios 1 to make an energy. Go to my turn, untapping and drawing. I'm going to play another mountain. X is going to equal 6 on this. I'm going to cast Shadow Skull Smashing. We're going to pop Graveborn and your commander.
Sure. Trigger Grave Pact, trigger the Ghoul. I will give myself 2 additional treasures, 4 additional rads,
Trigger Lucy. I will give myself a treasure.
and then trigger Grave Pact twice.
That'll be it from me.
Draw. Trigger Wedding Ring.
Yeah, I draw.
I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to cast the Battle of Hoover Dam. As it enters the battlefield, choose NCR or Legion. I'm going to choose NCR, so at the beginning of my end step, I return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it.
Neat.
I'm going to go to my end step. I will target Recruiter the Guard, so it will enter with a finality counter on it, and I will trigger the thing. I'm just going to get this Solemn Simulacrum and put it in my hand. Fast turn.
Draw.
Corbin will draw 2 cards.
I will draw 2 cards once I'm done shuffling, which is now.
Play a swamp for a turn. And then do a whole lot of nothing, because the creature I play just fucking dies to a Grave Pact.
Grave Pact is pretty rough.
Grave Pact did
Yes.
nothing wrong.
That's all I got.
In fact, did nothing.
I'm gonna untap and draw an card. During my main one, I will rad 6 times to mill 6. Unholy Grotto, Swamp, Bantu's Monument, Roaming Throne, Sussy Secondy, and Skull Clamp. 3 non-lands, I will lose 3 life and 3 rads. I'm gonna cast Lively Dirge. Spreed once. Search your library for a card, put it into your graveyard, and then shuffle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Gravecrawler in my graveyard. The time has arrived. I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna Pyre of Heroes my Poxwalkers to search my library for a 4-drop zombie and put it onto the battlefield. Balthor the Defiled. Balthor reads, all minions get +1/+1, including everyone else's minions. And I can pay...
This is gone forever.
Oh, yeah. Trigger Grave Pact, that thing dies. Triple black, exile, Balthor the Defiled. Each player returns all black and red creature cards from their graveyard to the battlefield. I'm gonna exile it and do the thing.
Oh, you hit a creature, Nate.
Yeah, I have a red.
He does have a red creature. I always think I get
back.
Roaming Throne back, but I cannot. That's not how this works. Alright, here's all my black creatures from my graveyard. Nate gets his Aurelia.
Yeah, got him.
I'm going to sacrifice Poxwalkers to scry 1. Trigger my commander, I will give Jason 2 rad tokens. I'm going to sacrifice Gravecrawler to scry 1. I'm going to target myself to get 2 rads and a treasure. I'm going to sacrifice the treasure to cast Gravecrawler. Trigger Poxwalkers. It will return to the battlefield.
My Aurelia has now died again.
I will draw 2 and lose 2 as well, off of the Undead Augur. Does anyone have any responses to this shit?
I have a deflecting swat, but same problem as Jason's. It doesn't do there.
Okay, well, my bad, guys. I could have stopped this, but I decided to be nice. Whatever.
Okay, so basically what's going to happen is we're all going to get so incredibly radiated that on each of your turns during your main phase, you will mill the entire rest of your deck and you'll lose a life for each non-land. So unless you got less than 36 non-lands in your deck, explosions. I am going to sack this at some point so I don't kill myself, but I'm going to draw a few cards first.
I should pay 2 energy.
To exile a different card.
Okay, we got to land there. Pay 2 to sack the clue. Loyal Apprentice. Okay,
It's not it.
now we're dead.
Sweet.
Rad. Who would have guessed it? Gravecrawler did its thing. Great job, Matt. Keep an eye out for the rematch coming out next Friday. See ya. Thank you, patrons, especially Paul K, Jared R, Andrew S, and Finks MTG. And thank you to the rest of our Patreon supporters as well. Couldn't do it without you.